with me through my personal hell, but also countless other men and women. Her dedication and determination to help others heal is unmatched. Her story is as powerful as any heroes I know. Arsenal of Hope is without question just as important as All Secure, if not more so. It is eye-opening and painful, highlighting the oft-hidden trauma military and veteran spouses endure. The support system provided by those at home is critical, not only to soldiers, but to this country, and yet is overlooked or ignored. Their burden and stress are tremendous, with no consistent help, performing the daily routine of balancing jobs, with carting kids off to school or track meets, while also providing love and discipline, and living as a single parent with the constant worry that their spouse will not return from overseas. But the trauma and stress can then triple-fold when the soldier returns, changed, and sometimes scary. There are thousands and thousands of families who need our help dealing with the monster that is PTSD. I have never been prouder of my wife, and that's saying something. This book needs to be accessible to everyone, military service members, spouses, and family members, but also anyone who suffers from post-traumatic stress. Jen, my angel, taught me to choose my path and how to be aware and responsible for my response to the world around me. She can help you too, if you so choose. Tom Satterly, Retired Command Sergeant Major, Delta Force. Introduction. Whiskey Tango Foxtrot. Seriously, WTF. How I became an unwitting authority on PTSD. I thought love had to hurt for it to be real. It was programmed into me. Childhood trauma and a rough turn in my 20s validated what I thought to be true, that I was unworthy of being loved. Unbeknownst to me, this self-loathing was a core symptom of post-traumatic stress, one that easily takes root and is hard as hell to dig out. As a young kid, my insecurity was a bullhorn, constantly shouting at me, "Make yourself unseen, unheard. Make yourself small. Invisible people can't get hurt." After years of that type of response in the face of the slightest hint of conflict, which didn't do anything except attract bullies in school, I knew I had to change my behavior. As the taunting and harassment only increased, I decided, instead of trying to make myself small, I would make myself big. The clown. The attention-seeking, funny, wild child with a false bravado. Desperate to be seen and loved. And of course, that led me into a whole slew of trouble. Finally, I shouted back at my insecurity. I will not be a victim, damn it. And, for good or bad, that became my mantra. I am grateful for those experiences in my early years. Don't get me wrong, I was definitely not grateful when I was in an abusive or downright traumatic situation. However, the bad stuff I went through prepared me for the greatest love of my life, and then how to help save that love. While embedded with special operations units, filming large-scale and dangerous, realistic military training exercises, surrounded by aggressive, tough guys, I fell in love with one of them, Command Sergeant Tom Satterly, a senior non-commissioned officer in the most secretive and elite special operations unit in the U.S. military. A legend, even among other Tier 1 special operators. Picture a mixture of Jason Bourne, James Bond, and Rambo. In other words, a highly trained, highly deadly soldier. A badass. Tom and I are the reverse of most couples. We started out in a bad place. It's a miracle we made it at all.